In this tutorial in Microsoft Excel, I'd like to show you how to quickly generate a chart and then how to easily customize it to fit your needs. In this case, we're going to put the chart on the same page as the table. You can also create a chart on a Chart tab in your workbook. We'll show you that in another lesson. But we're going to do this very quick and very simple. In order to generate a chart, obviously you need some data. So I have a table here of attendance in the Lions Club. We've broken it down by age and by month. I can click anywhere I want to in the entire table, and Microsoft Excel will attempt to logically figure out where the data is for the chart. So I click there, then I click on the Insert tab at the top above the ribbon. Once you've done that, the next step is simply to click in the ribbon on Recommended Charts. Now we have a host of charts that are optional, and then others if you want all the charts. Let's make this simple, and we're going to just use the first one it recommends and click on OK. That instantly pops a chart up on the same table. Now when I move my mouse over the chart, it turns into a four-headed arrow. I can hold that down with the left mouse button, drag it wherever I want. Now the default here was a chart with the months on the horizontal axis and the attendance on the vertical. We'll show you in a moment how you can change it. But it also adds a legend at the bottom and something called Chart Title at the top. This is one of 14 built-in chart styles, and you can actually create your own, but here are some of the 14, and as I hover over each of these, you notice I have a change in where the legend is, I have a change in the text for the chart title, I have a change in the width and look of the different bars in the chart. So these are some of the variations that are simply built in to the default templates. So I'm going to click on this one for now. And you can do more customization if you want. If I want to change the colors, I have some color samples over here in the ribbon. When I click on that, it will give me more options for different kinds of colors, and you can create your own color options as well. So this would give me some examples of what these would look like in this particular setting. I'll click on this one for now. You can also override these individually. For example, I can click on one of these data lines, and then they're all highlighted. I'll right click on it and click on Fill, and I'll pick a default fill color, which happens to be purple. And there we go. Click on this one, and now I just changed that one to purple. I could take another one here and right click on it, click on Fill, and maybe I want to choose a blue. And so you can adjust it as you want to once you have them. And you can save the styles as a new chart style if you wish. Another quick way to change how a chart looks is through these three boxes. And whenever you click on the chart, these three will appear. Let me briefly describe some of the main features of each, since this is an overview lesson. When you click on the plus box with the left mouse button, you will see your chart elements. This shows you the components that are visible on the chart. And if I hover my mouse over any of these, it will show me what happens when I see them. Now, Axis has another option. I can do horizontal, vertical, or I can have more options. We'll just overview and leave it at that one. But if I uncheck it, the axes go away. If I check it back, they're on. The titles appear with the second option. The chart title can come or go away depending on whether I have that box checked or not. I can also choose data labels. That gives me the actual data elements in terms of numerics. And you have the data table appear on the chart. There's a thing called error bars. We won't get into the details. Grid lines, the legend. And when it comes to the legend, I can right click on this and say I want it on the bottom, maybe I want it on the top, on the left, or on the right. So wherever you like it. And you can pick more options, obviously, if you want. This is an overview, so we'll just show you quickly. So I've got that. Now I have another option here called Chart Style. And this gives me other options like what I have in the ribbon at the top. And I can change the colors from here. So there's several ways to get to the same data. The third option, when I click on the chart, is my filter. And this filters what I see on the chart. I can say, you know, I'd like to see all the months, but I don't want to see April. So I can go down and click on April, and off the screen I'm clicking on an apply button, and now April is no longer there. I can go back here and do select all, and I've turned on all my months. Or I can say, you know, I'm not interested in the below 40 group for this presentation. That's not part of my purpose here, so I'll uncheck that. Click on apply, and now that is gone. Again, I can do select all and select all again, and we're back to all of the data in the table. Another feature that is kind of nice that many people don't know about is it always starts with chart title. Now you can go into this box and edit it manually by double-clicking on it and typing in what you want it to say. But there's a faster way. With the chart title highlighted, I can simply go up into the formula bar and press the equal key, and then I can click on the cell that I want the title to contain. I'm going to click on my Lions Club attendance. It will highlight that, then I press enter, and now whenever I do this chart with the title, it will come in and it will look for the data here. I don't have to retype it a second time. So those are some very easy first-time basic customizations you can make. But let me give you one more before we leave this lesson. What if I don't want to see the months across here, but I want to analyze the attendance by ranges? All I need to do is go up into my ribbon and press the icon that says switch row - column or / column. And if I click on that, now it gives me the horizontal is now the age ranges. So here's the attendance for those in the 40s. Here's the attendance for those in the 63 plus. And now the vertical gives me the number of individuals. And so this gives me a different look at my attendance pattern, and I can switch it back and forth all I want. There are other options that you can do, but this is a beginning look at how to generate a quick chart and make some initial customizations.